And we're live.
There you go.
Welcome to our fabulous candlelight chat.
And this is going to be a little one so Lukey can't burn his butt.
Yes. That's funny. He always seems to know when we go on.
Oh, exactly.
And he jumps on up here with his furry little cuteness and gets crispy every time.
He does do that.
He's like it's like a knowing, a calling.
Exactly.
It just brings him in.
He just feels the light.
Yeah. He wants to be a part of it. All right.
Wait, this was an impromptu one, wasn't it?
Yes.
We decided to do it today. Hi, Roxanne.
Aloha.
Woot. Hey, Lindsay Lee. Haven't seen her for a while. Marshila.
Oh, yay. Okay. So last week, right after our show on Naya Rivera, you had an amazing revelation. Well, I thought it was amazing. It was an awareness, I should say, instead of revelation, about the date that she passed.
Oh, yeah.
This is so interesting.
Yeah, but it was not a revelation.
Well, it was to me.
But
I didn't know.
I got it from our Soul Tribe people.
Well, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, that's why I have to give credit where credit is due.
Because, I mean, what an amazing example.
I can't remember who told me. I think it was Lori. I'm not sure I remember.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. We missed you too, Lindsay Lee.
Sammy and Neat.
Eric.
And
Lisa. Gumma.
And yes, Lisa's here.
Neat. Hi, Lee.
I
can speak. I really can.
So
Sharon?
last week when we were talking about Naya, it was super amazing, actually, because one of the things that I didn't know that you pointed out, because you guys helped us to know, is about
London.
The date of her passing. And it coincided with
Corey Monteith. He
Right.
died July 13th as well. I had no clue.
I didn't
Somebody
know
told me.
either.
Somebody from the Soul Tribe told me.
But I thought
I know, me too.
It was amazing. What you got about that was it was to show how everything
is charted.
It's charted, exactly.
Yeah.
So I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. And no wonder he came to get her.
Amazing example.
Yeah.
I know, because after, like, when you told me that, I was like, no wonder. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
That was it just shows their connection, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I had no clue that they were connected. Did you?
No, not like that. I didn't know,
but Soul Tribe, they belong to the same Soul Tribe.
Yeah, it's just that's super neat. So I mean, I guess if it were me, I would feel like if I was in her family or one of her friends.
Hello, friend Sam.
I would feel comforted by that.
Yeah.
Because I would feel like maybe there is something to that.
I like something
that it could it would be charted for a reason, and I think that would help me to deal with losing her. I feel a little bit more comforted, maybe.
Yeah.
Easy to say sitting here, but you're not in the emotion of it.
But she had family all around her, but the one that actually went to get her because she wasn't going to come.
Because of her little boy.
Her little boy, yeah. She wanted to make. And plus, a lot of times we don't until the funeral's over. But by that time, it was over, so.
Yeah. But I have to admit, too, I felt so bad last week.
I don't know.
What?
Neat was wondering if they're going to reincarnate again.
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
It's very interesting,
Kind
isn't
of
it?
depends, too, on what happens with our planet.
That's the big thing.
Because sometimes I worry about how to make this happen, and when's this going to come together, and all the stress about these future things. And like Angus said, well, hopefully we're going to have a planet then. I mean, it's not to be putting fear out there. But he said if we don't get these things, if we don't show Mother and Father and the planet that we mean business, it's not going to be there for us to have to,
well, we're doing our best right now, I say.
Doing our best for sure. I mean, I agree.
People are still protesting, so we're not putting up with the status quo anymore. No more.
Yes. Exactly. Oh, I also wanted to tell everyone that last weekend we were going to share with you all the information that Angus gave, because he had a really great message for all of us in the last evening with Angus. But we ended up talking about it in our podcast, so you can listen to it on our website at Soul's Enlightenment, as well as find all the past lives and angels and everything. So we don't need to do video on it because, like you just said, we did the podcast on it. So
unless there's something else. Hi, tech.
Yeah. But yeah,
my little ninja.
But a cool thing though is that we want to share the actual footage of that message from the evening with Angus, so you can hear it from the man himself. So it was really inspiring.
Portland.
So that's going to be coming up. We're going to get that on our playlist this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, prayers to Portland for sure. You're not
they
kidding.
need a lot.
I know, my gosh.
Because they're getting the brunt of it. But it's coming to your city soon, so.
Yeah, right. I'm not laughing because it's funny. It's just, it sounds funny, but it's very serious.
It is horribly serious. I mean, democracy is at risk.
I know.
Right now.
I know. It's scary to everybody because obviously, and I'm
Can
sure
you tell
most
them
of
which
you know,
podcast, please?
Yes,
we will, Jesse.
It's the podcast that's on our website on the home page. It's right there, and I'll tell you the name of it right now. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. How come what's going on? Are we having an earthquake?
No.
It keeps moving.
Well, it's Luke. He's pushing on it down there.
Dude.
See, it's a good thing you moved the candle. The podcast is called Angus Trance Message from the Other Side. And you'll find it right on our homepage. So that's the name.
So, but was there anything that they didn't get to hear? But they're going to get to hear it anyway later.
Yes.
So
you're gonna hear it. We're gonna get that
Kitty Quake. That's cute, David.
We're gonna get that video posted this weekend. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you. He thinks so too. I got Lukey.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait.
I'm going to take him out for walks.
She got him a little harness. You should have seen her put him in it today. He's like, what are you doing?
He's like, nope.
But you got it on him.
Yeah.
It was cute.
His little sailor outfit.
Okay.
And I don't dress him up. It's just a leash.
Well, see? What do we tell you? As soon as the camera goes on. All right.
He wants his close-up, Mr.
Showboat. He's a showboat. Ooh, are you serious, Roxanne? Oh my gosh, okay. We need to send some serious protective angels and energy around
There's
the
going to be a
islands.
lot of stuff going on like that.
Yeah.
But who's next to, somebody said they were close to Portland. Oh, Marshila, are you feeling anything that's going on? I mean, I don't know how close you guys are, because you're probably getting more news than we are.
And while we're waiting to hear her respond.
Yeah, I would say a very thorough cleaning, neat.
You know, one thing that you could do, Roxanne, is like when we have these major windstorms, I pray for Mother God, like for my parents' property, because the trees are too high to almost like hold their property safe inside this big bubble of light. So you
can ask your angels too.
Yeah, you can visualize that to keep your islands or your property or your people safe.
Everybody
town,
safe.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just do all of Hawaii.
Yes, the islands, exactly, all of it. Okay, so this is a topic tonight that, do I talk with my hands?
No, you're good.
What am I doing?
You're doing nothing.
Okay.
Wrong.
Anyways, okay, so this is a topic tonight that a lot of people deal with. I mean, I know I have. And so we either know somebody or we've experienced it or we talk to people about it all the time. And it happens to be Vera's favorite subject in the world.
My most favorite.
She loves it.
And it seems like, oh, so Noel's here.
And I'm joking. I'm joking about her loving it. It's just that you get so many relationship questions.
And that's all I've gotten all week.
Exactly. So it's very common.
Yeah, it is very common.
Okay.
And it's interesting.
There's a lot of gray area in that. Yeah, okay.
No, it's just that I know whenever we're young and we think that when we're in love, that there's no one else that's going to be able to take their place, that it's only them, and no matter what they've done to them, they want them in their lives. It's, and I've done it when I was that age. And it's like, you want to tell them, don't. Like, I want to shake sometimes. Because it's like, I don't want to say waste your life, because it's not wasting your life, because you are still learning lessons. But if someone doesn't give you the respect that you deserve in a relationship, even though you feel like it's a relationship made in heaven, which it can't be if there's that much turmoil, and
Very
you're
good
put
point.
down that much, and it's always the partner's foot is always out the door. It's like,
right.
So, of course, I'll just call her Penelope.
Okay.
Penelope just feels like this is her second marriage.
Okay, second marriage.
Already messed up she feels like a failure of the first one. And the man or the husband allegedly was horrible to her. I'm going by her words. But just because it's a second marriage and you don't want to make another mistake, or you don't want to not be with someone, or it's a great relationship except for this and this and this and this and this. And on top of that, someone tells you after they marry you that they really don't want to raise your children.
Oh no.
I mean,
it's too bad they didn't find this out beforehand.
it would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But, humans we're messy. I mean, things happen and views change. But it would have been nice to have realized this before you came into a relationship.
Right.
And then, of course, the children are affected.
Yeah.
So we wonder why we're screwed up with relationships whenever we've been around. It's a catch-22 kind of thing. But a lot of people do work through it and don't repeat the same mistakes that their parents did,
Right.
kind of thing. But, and this one, they have a couple of past lives that were very, that really affect this lifetime. But one of them is more so like a fairy tale kind of life. Everything was, not everything was perfect, but the relationship was intact and everything worked out.
Okay.
But the one that's really affecting this lifetime is a lifetime in Boston. And,
really?
Yeah. And Penelope was from a high society family. And let's call him Peter.
Okay.
Was an orphan in this past life.
Oh my God, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Already, that's very,
Yes.
very, 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 very interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And actually, the Penelope's father in that past life was the one that kept this orphanage running with his donations and fundraisers and things like that. So he helped keep this orphanage alive and prosperous to be able to help kids. I mean, he really did care about kids.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it wasn't with his kids.
Yeah.
Because when they met, and he would take her with him and his kids, so they could see how good they have it and how other kids live.
Wow.
But then that's how they met.
Right.
Penelope and Peter.
How old are they?
Well, it's like 12-ish, and he was older, but yeah. And so, of course, they fell. Of course, they
yes,
fell in
love.
Of
course.
And so the father took Peter aside and said, "I'll give you this much money.
Oh.
You get out of town. You never come back. You leave my daughter alone."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So Peter takes the money.
He did.
He did take it. But he wasn't able to tell her yet, but he was going to come back for her. So at least they had money to live on, until, because he was very a go-getter in that past life.
He sounds very industrious.
Yes. So that was his plan. But, you know, the father told her, oh, he left. He took off with another woman or something, you know, told her something that was horrible. So she marries someone else because the father, of course, has this guy followed and is not allowing him. There's no way he can come back. Every way that he's tried to get to her, he can't get in.
Really?
Until he finally does. But she's married. Wow. I mean, at that time, they married. I mean, she was like, what, 14 or something?
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And so when he saw that, it was like, she really didn't love me. Wow. And they never knew that she never knew he came back for her, and he just thought that she really didn't care about him. Yeah. So that's what they brought into this lifetime. But it was supposed to be different in this lifetime. It was supposed to be where they got together and it worked out. But with all of the issues that are still fresh, the cell memory, you know, that kind of thing makes, and then plus they're not really into our philosophy, the client, so it's hard to tell them whenever they don't really believe in this.
Right.
So, so that's really what's causing it. So my point is, don't lose yourself.
Exactly.
And I know it's hard. I know it's challenging because that love is there and all you think about is all the good things that happen in your relationship, not all the other stuff.
Yeah, plus, you know, that.
And that's what she keeps saying right now is I'm broken.
Yeah,
and it's like, no, you're not broken.
That's bad self-talk too, organ talk.
Oh yeah, I said that to her too.
What did she say?
And she goes, no, but that's how I feel. And I go, I understand that, but you know, our cells are all that stuff. And so, but you know, it's kind of goes in one ear, out the other, because they're hurting, they're grieving, they're, you know, and he hasn't even left yet. He keeps saying he's going to leave. And that way, if he wants to go out with his friends, guess what? She's going to go, okay.
Right.
So he can go out and do whatever he wants because she doesn't want him to leave.
Right.
You know, is that the kind of relationship you want? And then maybe he will grow up and, you know, find out that this is the love of his life and he wants, you know, but are you going to give up everything
for that?
See, because her business is suffering because of this situation, and it's, you know, it's just, it's human stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just like begging people, don't lose yourself in the other person.
Yes, exactly.
You know, because, I mean, you keep going and doing what you're doing, taking care of your kids, your business, and then if he wants to come back and you're ready, and he's ready, great.
See, now that would be...
But have a plan.
Amazing. Yeah. Because doing that, it's just so, you know, it's when you are really being who you are and embracing your life and what you love and what you are all about, if somebody's going to come back to you, that's what's going to make them want to be there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
but
definitely.
the other is when we get real desperate because we are affected by fears. It's not a judgment thing. I understand. You know, I've been there and everything. You know, we all experience things like this, right? But it's
I'll never love another.
Yes. And sometimes we're afraid that we're going to be alone forever. Nobody else is going to love us. Or we're afraid that we're not good enough. Mm-hmm. What am I lacking? Why am I not enough? But sometimes it's not necessarily about that. Sometimes when they don't feel good enough, they overcompensate and they want others or they want this other thing.
Exactly.
And so it's just, I think that the biggest point that I wanted to say about this too was basically what you already said about not losing oneself in a relationship, is that if we have to sacrifice who we are, or we have to sacrifice our chart, like our business, what our purpose is, what we've always wanted to do, or we have to sacrifice our loved ones. That is, I feel like that would be, is that really what we want to go do?
Yeah. Well, at the time it is.
Do we really want to give up that much of ourself just to have this other person in our life. And when that happens, I feel like that's sometimes we're missing the mark of our own life.
Yeah.
We're not learning the lesson that we wanted to learn. And if we don't get it, we're going to get it at some point, but it might not be in this life.
Well, she doesn't feel good enough because
chart another
he
life.
left, you know, in that past life. So it's like this is compounding it, even though they had this great connection at the beginning. You know, but all this other stuff is coming into play.
I know.
And then he doesn't feel good enough because the father is like, you're not good enough for my daughter.
Yeah, he's an orphan.
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, you know, and not just that, it's like he hadn't made money yet. He was not, you know, but yeah, so.
That to me was just interesting because sometimes when somebody doesn't feel good enough, that's when they try to overcompensate. Like, well, you're not good enough for me. They don't not say it, right? But it comes out in actions.
He's saying it.
See, that's not good. And when we live our life for somebody.
But the thing he's saying is that he doesn't feel that he's good enough for her and that he'll only hold her back. So that's why he wants out. But he doesn't want to try to fight for her or try to make it where she would be everything that he thinks that she deserves. That he'd be able to, but no, he just says, no, I can't do it. You know,
so he's afraid.
Oh, definitely. It's that, you know, that cell memory plus whatever's happened to him up until now within relationships. So.
And see, that's the thing. It's like, you know, once we come into life, you know, we feel so strong and we have all this love and all this, we feel our strength and our power on the other side and we chart everything that we want to do and we come into life and then that's when life comes, like you just said, into play. Cell memory, fears, programming, all of that can rise up and that negativity affects us. That's why tools for protection are so important. It helps us with every aspect of our life.
And that's what Neat was bringing up about how the universe will step in if you don't do what you've written in your chart you were supposed to do. And it does it in a way where it would be so much better if you would do it yourself because it's with a little kick in the pants and it's not going to be fun. So it's better to like deal with your chart, go through that, feel the feelings, and then work through it.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
I could not agree more because when we have to learn the hard way.
They do need prayers, they do.
When we have to learn the hard way, we will prolong it and it gets worse and worse and worse. It reminds me of when the lion has the what do you call it? The thorn in his paw. And the longer we let it sit in there, the harder it's going to be to deal with that lesson.
It is. And we're going to have to pray for all these people that are going through hurricanes. Somebody in Texas, I believe, said something like they're getting ready for one.
Oh, wow.
So prayers for every place that's affected by it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your angels protecting.
And that's why it's really important to find out about past lives because then you can understand why it is that you're going through what you're going through now and then work through that and just go, oh, that was then, this is different, I'm going to work this out the way we wanted to this time. So, yeah.
Oh,
hurricanes,
God.
COVID, and Trump.
Oh my God, which
you
is
couldn't
worse?
Have said it.
Yeah, really.
Oh my
God.
My.
That's funny.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah, but exactly. So, on top of all of this, oh my stuff, then you're still having to deal with everyday stuff.
Right.
And relationship stuff and work stuff and how am I going to pay my bills stuff,
Yeah.
So, yeah. There you go. David is so funny. He's witty.
I know, he is. But yeah. So, I'm hoping that, that's the thing, that your client and all of us that are in that position need to ask ourselves, are we willing to let go of and sacrifice that much of what we love? Like loved ones, like children. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that's another ingredient that they didn't have to work through before, but now, I mean, there's children involved, and, chart they write, the chart we write, you know.
Mm-hmm. But you know, isn't it interesting though that would be the scenario, because it's even more of a reason.
Yeah.
It's not just one feeling their own self-worth. It's even deeper, because it has children involved.
Exactly.
That's tough.
And how can you hear from someone you love that they don't want your kids? That would be a deal breaker for me right there.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can't. I'm sorry. There's no way. I mean, I'm not saying like judgment. I don't mean it like a judgy thing. No. I just mean that would be, I couldn't imagine having to give up my children. What do you do with that?
And not that there's no way that he's being mean to them, or I mean,
right.
I'm not saying that.
He's not like abusive or anything like that.
No. And no. But still,
right.
It's like,
yeah.
Package deal, and it is challenging.
Yeah.
You know, but
I know it's like, you know, this is a totally different situation, but maybe some of us have had the experience. I know I have, when you're with somebody and they don't want you to be around your family. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not
David
your
already
children.
said that.
Oh, did he?
He said it way up right when we first started talking about it. If they tell you to stay away from your friends and family, it's a deal breaker. Walk away, and it's true, because it's they're trying to get you isolated.
It's total control.
Yeah,
that happened to me a few times.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why we chart that.
I have too, David. I have too.
That's why we chart that though. It's because because you have these close connections, this closeness with your loved ones so deeply, and that's there for a reason, to help us to not lose ourselves in a relationship. There it is. Yeah, that's the deal breakers that we chart, huh?
And some people's deal breaker is not your deal breaker, you know, so it's everybody has to do their own thing. Yeah. Their own path, as I've always said, in their own way.
Yes, exactly. But
sometimes you still want to shake. Shake, rattle, and roll.
It's true.
It's just that you don't want to get to where, and it's never too late. I'm not saying that, but you don't want to be in a situation where you're waiting until you're like my age.
I know what you mean.
You know, and then you think of all that time.
I know.
So, you know, do it while you're young.
Oh, you owe it to yourself.
Do it anytime, as long as it's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put age in it or anything like that, but yeah.
Yay! I am that I am. Welcome.
Yay!
Very cool.
I like
Very
that.
Cool.
I am that I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor.
Okay, I was gonna say it reminds me of a Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, you can, and you will.
You know, I completely understand, because
She says the same thing.
I understand that. I mean, from my past, kind of like what I was just sharing a moment ago, having those experiences. But when you find self-love, then it's like, then you're healed. You know, not that you haven't though. I'm just saying that for me that was a healer.
Hi, Kathy.
Is finding that self-love, and then we can put ourselves out there.
Yes, she does. Asna paintings.
Oh yes, and you can check them out in our store, and it's Souls Enlightenment. Well, yeah, soulsenlightenment.com,
mm-hmm.
and we have Asna there, so you can check her out. I should bring the big canvas that my mom has a big canvas. I should bring it and show.
Yeah.
It's big though.
It's
like 24 by 30. Yeah.
Your
it's
car's
pretty
little
big.
tiny thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, really.
Yeah, and it's a little more challenging because they don't understand the philosophy, you know. So you have to kind of do it in a different way that they can respond to. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's like with I remember talking to children, and it's like changing it so that the kids can understand.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are smart, but yeah, when it's people that don't believe in the philosophy, it's like, okay, how can I share this in a way that, you know, that they'll listen, that they'll hear it,
Yeah.
hear the message. Yeah.
Well, that's for sure. That is for sure.
Yeah,
but it just seems like at the time when you're going through the grief, when you're going through that, the emotions of it, it's like, I will never love again. I will never find this kind of love again. Even though we all know, because we have hindsight, you know, it's challenging for the person, but that's why they're here. That's why they charted this. And
yeah, we all have our own path. What works for one person that helps them to heal, you know, everybody's different.
Yeah.
So
exactly. I was just thinking, if I would be the way I am now back then, ooh.
I know. Very different, huh?
Very different.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it
that
does.
makes me want to have ice cream for some reason. Cherry Jubilee, Rocky Road, I don't know. I don't know what it has to do with that, but it just makes me want that.
Very much so. Very busy. In fact, like the readings that I've done all this week, it's almost like they've all each acquired 2 more.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 more angels assigned to them because of all the stuff that's going on.
Wow. And that's kind of what some of the theme of what Angus has been talking about lately in trances through Vera is how there's so much going on right now and how busy they are, but that how much they're there for us and how much they're proud of what you're all doing.
I know, it's frustrating because you want to tell them so much about the past lives, and it's just like, I don't know if it would connect, you know. Because I asked about past lives, and it was kind of like a silence kind of thing. So it's like I just kind of, But you know, I talk to her all the time, so I keep adding things. I've actually had her do a petition, and then she's putting purple light around.
Oh, good.
Both of them. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So that was something that she didn't do before. Yeah.
That's great. See, we chart somebody in our life that will turn us on to things that are going to help us, a philosophy. That's really cool. Yeah. Oh, yay! That would be awesome. I want to buy my mom an angel print for her birthday. Let me know which one would be best for her.
Well, you don't have to decide now.
Okay.
As we're all watching you.
Yeah. Let me get out my book.
That's awesome, David. I'm proud of you. I really am. And learning something new. That's what we're all supposed to be doing. And we do, no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
That's just part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but how are all you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay? Does anybody else have to be added to the prayer list? Because we've gotten so many requests for prayers.
That's awesome,
yeah,
David.
that is good. And then keep doing it until you get to where you feel that you're the healthiest. That's perfect. And then you'll feel so much better too, huh? That's how I felt right before the COVID. And then I stayed inside and I'm just like, no, seriously, I've gained too much. And now I've got to get up.
Well,
get on up.
The more we go for our walks, the more energy we have.
That's
so that's
true.
A positive thing.
Energy begets energy.
We absolutely will.
Definitely. You're already on there, Tiff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. And that's the best that you can do is just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, we're going to definitely keep you all in our prayers for protection too, so that you only pick up on the positive energy and not negatively affecting you. Yeah. What were you going to say, Vera? I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, Nicole was saying that somebody tried to do a past life regression on her, I believe, or I don't know, kind of went up fast. Oh, there it is. And even though she tried, you weren't able to. It's just because sometimes when it's either the energy between the two of you didn't mesh, or you just weren't ready to trust to let go to get a past life. But you can do it. Unless you really think you can't, then guess what? You're right. Then you can't. But then you can always go to somebody that will tell you about your past lives. But it's just so much more powerful whenever you actually get to feel it and, see it, however you do it. But that's normal. That happens a lot. And sometimes you just need to find the right one, and then just keep practicing doing meditations if that's what you want to do. If past lives aren't for you, then it's just not for you. It's okay. You can get your information other ways too. So it's just it happens to be my
forte.
fave.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm so into it.
I was just going to say also, Kathy was asking.
Well, even though you really want it, sometimes it's also called that you're trying too hard, and that you can't let go that way either. So if you really want to, then you'll be able to. It's just don't try so hard, and just go in there open-minded and ready for anything.
Okay, so I want to tell Intuit Valori that we are definitely going to put you on our prayer list. And
Valori?
also I wanted to, Intuitive Valori. I wanted to tell Kathy.
Intuitive Valori.
Oh.
Hi, Florida. Yes, you can.
Valori.
Is there anything that you want to be
said
about it, or just put you on it, and we will definitely do that? Just let us know in the comment.
Yes, and I wanted to tell Kathy, and it was great because Roxanne was asking too for an angel, and it was so funny, Roxanne, because I was thinking the same thing. What angel could help Kathy? Because she was asking for prayers for her eyes. Kathy, what you could do, like at night before you go to bed, or any time that's convenient for you, is to visualize Michael or Malachessa. Let me go get her picture. And what you're going to do is visualize either Michael or Malachessa. They have a healing crystal wand.
Neat, you're on the prayer list.
And what they do is, on the other side, in fact, we have a meditation for this, Kathy. And it should be on our website. Let me tell
I can't see you guys.
Let me tell you exactly where it's at. I want to make it sure it's still there on. We have a page on our website that's called Blog and Vlog. And at the very bottom of it, Kathy, you can go there, and there is a podcast, and the meditation is for Malachessa.
You're welcome.
And what you're going to do is you're going to picture either Michael or Malachessa taking their crystal wand, and they dip it in this emerald green healing pool on the other side that's a spring from Mother God's love. And so this water is infused with healing, and they're going to take this crystal wand and they're going to touch it, to your eyes, and that healing energy is going to go from the wand into your whatever part of your body that needs the healing. And so that's a meditation that you can do. And like I said, that podcast on our website, on the blog page at the bottom, you can use that for when you're going to sleep and help you, because the more that we invoke our angels, the more powerful that the healing and protection is going to be for us. So that's something that you can do.
And they want to know what angel for the lady my client.
Oh, a relationship. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just show them Malachessa so that they can see her.
And I can't remember.
We just did Malachessa last week. Mm-hmm. We just did an angel pick on Malachessa, so they do know what she looks like. But I'll show them.
Well, you've had 2 past lives in Italy and 2 past lives in Scotland.
See, no wonder you like Italy and Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for relationships, well, everybody's different.
I love Michael too.
Let's see.
But I love you more. Yeah, very powerful.
I think that actually, to be honest with you, Michael or Malachessa is the perfect angel.
Hey, good.
For Priscilla as well. And the reason I say that,
don't give up, you'll be able to do it,
is because they also help to pull away the veil, to reveal. And that also works when it comes to our own fears and how another person is treating us. And what is it that we really want? Is this what we really want in our life? It's a great question to ask oneself.
Whenever she does, because she's only thinking about the good things that happen in there. She's not thinking about everything, and that's what I told her. You got to think about everything.
That's exactly what I mean. The angel of revelation, to pull away to reveal the truth, not just this narrow vision part.
That's
I understand.
Light, purple light, purple light.
Yeah, I get it. When we're in love and
yay, 11:11.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that would be actually the angel if they are open to angels. If Priscilla,
oh yeah, she's open to angels.
Yeah.
Penelope.
Priscilla.
Let's get our fake names right.
But her name really isn't Priscilla, I swear. I didn't
no,
blow
it's not. That's why I picked a totally different name.
Penelope and Priscilla, that's just not a name in my immediate circle.
yeah. That's right, Kathy. We've got to get you to Florida.
Yeah.
You didn't miss a thing, Miss Nina Lori.
That's cool.
That's good. Tiffany's always the one that reminds me of 11:11.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're keeping you all.
You didn't miss anything.
All in our prayers, and also for protection, too, because of everything that's going on right now. And all the protesters out there. Holy Toledo.
Guys, especially with this goon squad, this is bad. Very, very bad.
Yeah. It's gonna get worse and worse because obviously who is saying that, because in the interview, I forget his name right now, but he asked him, are you going to honor the results of the election, and he
has to wait to find out if he wins or
not. And he said,
not.
well, we'll see. It depends. No, that's what he said. He said it depends.
Yeah.
We all know where that's going. Oh, thank you. We love you too.
Hi, Sam. Yeah. And that's just messages from your angels and also letting you know you're on track. That you're right where you're supposed to be. Even though it doesn't feel like it, you are.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's so cool.
Hi, Lori.
Sometimes when there's something on our mind or we need a validation or we're hoping for something to work out or whatever type of message that we're focusing on, when you see those repeated numbers, that's the message. Exactly. Say it will happen or it's gonna, whatever it is that you need. Yeah. So cool.
Yeah, and that's why we have to stick together and we have to help each other. It's not this I, me, don't tread on me. We're here for each other. Exactly. It's not a one, like everyone's on their own.
Right.
Kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, what if they needed a helping hand?
Exactly.
And then what?
Well, what about that guy that oh my, that congressman that called, I forgot her name.
Cortez.
Yeah. Cortez.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but he called her a effing bitch.
I know.
And then he goes on and supposedly apologizes. Where was I going with this? Because he said, I can't remember what he said, but it was bizarre.
He said that he was just passionate. He's not going to apologize for being passionate.
And then he has daughters. Oh my God. Yeah. It's
unbelievable. Bad.
I know she did. She was awesome at it too. Yes, very ugly. But God, there was something I was going to say about him. What he did. Oh well. Senior moment. She is.
Yeah, she's
Don't
she's
mess
awesome.
with her.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she's awesome. Yeah, she's not taking it lying down or anything, that's for sure.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Mina. That's what I've been trying to tell my client. Sometimes you're in that relationship, the toxic ones, to learn what it is that you need to learn about yourself. That you have fulfilled yourself and not through this other person.
I know.
Then you find someone. And that's what I was trying to tell Penelope. Maybe this is, you guys were supposed to get together. You were supposed to try to work it out. You're supposed to realize that you are enough. And that you deserve to have someone that truly loves you. And then you're going to find someone.
I know.
And that truly does.
And it's so hard. And one of the things, because we're in the shoes, right? So we don't see our own worth.
I get those a lot.
So we don't see our own worth. But if you tell them, okay, well then put your child in the shoes. Or put your best friend. Or a family member in the shoes of the person that's being treated like that. And then it's like, then that's when our righteousness rises up and goes, oh no, you should not be treated like, it's not okay to do that, to allow yourself to be diminished or feel diminished because of that.
But look at what that congressman showed. He showed the world what he's really like and what he really, how he really feels about women.
Exactly.
You know, and he's trying to hide behind his wife and daughters.
I know.
No. Yeah, see? And then you're ready for that great relationship.
Yes.
Love yous too. Yes. Isn't that going to be amazing? It can be, and it will be. Because we won't let it not be.
A new world, yeah.
Exactly. And you know what? I didn't realize that Trump stole Make America Great Again. That was Reagan's.
I heard that somewhere, that was Reagan's. I think I heard it on MSNBC or something. I probably, when I was here, probably. I don't remember. But I didn't know that before. I heard it, though. I didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the like. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay. Well, Vera, we've gone on literally almost 50 minutes.
No way. So you guys are too much fun.
I know, it's so hard to walk away.
I know.
It's hard.
Let's have a slumber party.
That would be so fun.
That would be awesome.
Okay, I'll make the popcorn.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
You guys have to wear your pajamas or we'll know. That'd be fun.
Thank you. That would be awesome. Smash that like button.
Oh, that's so cute. She went for a walk during the show.
Good for you, Sammy. That's what I got to start doing.
That's cute.
Sammy and I walk in our house. At least we're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be. We got to do the seance thing. We got to do all the slumber party stuff. Yeah.
No
itinerary.
There you go.
That would
just
be
start
fun.
talking. I love that when we do that on the podcast and we don't have things like spelled out. I love it.
Yeah, it is fun. By the way, Lori just meant like it was a message for people to like our channel, our
that's right.
visit. Oh, you already saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said thank you.
Oh.
That would be awesome. That's why I had another client that I talked to, and they were saying how, you know, they really started out like, you know, a few years ago, and, you know, they're doing pretty good with the COVID because they do hypnosis too, you know, that kind of thing. They're former students. And they're going, yeah, we've gone from 17K to 45K. And I went, really? I go, we're so excited for 1,300. And we are.
Exactly.
I wonder if we could. That would be so much fun. A Zoom slumber party.
Yeah. And then Jessie Lou said we need to get a Disney movie. We're going to have the Disney movie for a slumber.
Exactly.
Have to. Just goes together.
Melania Trump. Okay.
Oh, that's sweet. We wish you were here in California, Nicole.
I know, me too.
One or the other. Maybe one of these road trips. We get out that
There
way.
you
You
go.
never know.
But you know you could do, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe I'm saying this.
What?
You can do past life regression on Zoom.
Yeah. And that's something that
I would never have said in my whole life, but now with all this COVID stuff,
things have changed. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's
It's a
something
new
that
world.
we are going to have
Yeah.
offering. So.
Woohoo. So
Thanks,
here we go.
Vera.
Yeah. And you know, I'm getting more students wanting to help us whenever we get
Oh, really?
our hypnosis going.
Oh, that's perfect.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that. I had to read faster.
There was guys in a bus and a truck following their intuition and helping that they run into. No, I don't know. I don't remember that one. You know what? As a new book that I've heard about It's about a paramedic psychic.
Yes.
I just bought the book.
Did you?
I can't wait. It's something different.
I know. It sounded really cool.
Yeah.
Because of the experiences that they
Yes,
see.
you. Definitely, Kathy. Kathy's very good.
So cute.
Sammy's excellent. Kathy's excellent. Another gentleman that was in our class, one of the classes, Ron.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wants to help.
Good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So that would be so awesome to have everybody back again.
Yeah, I mean, the times have changed.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on right now, everything is Zoom.
Yeah.
Zooming everything.
But I'm thinking, too, later on when we have the center.
Yeah.
And then we can all do stuff there.
Yes. Now that would be amazing.
We do regressions, meditations.
We have a retreat where we get all those things in. Even an evening with Angus in the retreat.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, I guess we better go.
Okay, yeah. It's been almost an hour. So
how many minutes has it been?
Well, we started at 8:30 and it's almost 9:30.
Let's wait till 9:30.
Really?
You guys want to? Just for a few more minutes. 10 more minutes.
We can do it.
What else can we talk about?
Okay.
How many of you have had regressions? That would be fun.
It's an amazing experience.
How come ours isn't moving?
I do not know.
It's stuck.
It is stuck. It's hard to read that far, Vera.
It won't go any further.
Maybe it gets to...
We don't get to see what you're saying.
We can't read it all. We're like...
How do you become a student? They were my former students from whenever I was director of Sylvia Brown's Hypnosis Training Center. I put the school together and we certified people to become hypnotherapists. So that's how I got to meet all these wonderful, beautiful people, and they're still around. And that's what I love. I love so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really an amazing experience. And one comment that I saw that went real fast was they were asking, how would that work on Zoom? Well, it's kind of like with our evenings with Angus or any of our classes. What we do is, Vera?
What are you talking about?
Past life regression on Zoom.
Yeah. We would have a pre-talk before, and so you'd know everything that was going to go on. And what you would do is you would set yourself up in a room where I can see you, or whoever's doing your hypnosis session can see you, and you can do your regression right there. And we'd be able to see you, talk to you, and if there's any situation that you get more emotional, then we still are there, and we have code words that will help you to snap out of the emotion of it, because not very many people do it, but when they do, they're actually in there. So, but it's safer than safe. So yeah.
It's
as long as you have
safe.
as long as you have good pre-talk. And also, you have to realize too, when you're in a hypnosis session, or you're even in meditation or whatever, you're always in control, no matter if you're out doing whatever it is you're doing in your mind's eye. If there was a situation where, and this happened to me before when we were doing cruises, and there was a situation where it was a fire alarm, and we had to leave the cabin, go up, and come back, and then we took off where we left off.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
very cool.
It's very safe and very effective. It's just amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I think that there's a stigma around it sometimes because in the old movies especially,
they
have these people that are doing the most insane things, getting totally taken advantage
Dark
of.
shadows.
Getting, walking around
can't
town.
read what you guys are saying anymore.
Walking around town doing all this weird, wacky stuff, and then they come back and don't even realize they're hypnotized. That's not what happens. It's like a deep state of relaxation. What?
We should have a free meditation Zoom class.
That
for
would be
people
cool.
that have issues relaxing and letting go.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that would be fun.
That's a
what do you guys think about that? I can't see.
Yeah, we can't. We have to go really close.
We can't read.
For some reason, the comments aren't showing up over here anymore.
Yeah.
But
David said something funny.
I know, I can see laughing over there.
No barking.
That's funny. That sounds good. Okay, there's a sounds good, so we're gonna have to do that.
That's why somebody
good idea.
Somebody did that in our hypnosis in the hypnosis class. One of the students did it as a joke. Yeah, just it started going. Yeah.
Oh, that's totally funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too cute.
Okay, so 3 more minutes. We can do it.
Okay, 3 minutes.
We love you guys.
Extra love.
I love Dark Shadows. I'm watching it right now.
I know. I missed it so much this
Do you guys
week.
realize?
I'm going through withdrawals.
I used to run home from high school.
You're so cute.
To be able to see it because it was right at
so
3:30.
cute.
Yeah, couldn't miss it.
I've been thinking about it all week, Vera. I've been missing it.
It's
so
in a
bad.
boring spot right now. I'm just trying to hurry it.
Well,
through.
I can't wait to see it.
And my husband's going, okay, well, how many seasons is it? So I checked. It's 27 seasons.
So 27
about
seasons.
29,000 episodes. So
Yeah, but
we'll be into the
coolest
new year and
ever.
still watching Dark Shadows.
It's just so much fun.
It is. And the acting is so bad. Oh, I
The
love it.
acting is
I
bad.
love it.
The effects are bad. The writing is bad, and it makes it the best.
It does. It does. It's fun.
It's totally cool. It's like you have this. Bat,
Yeah, Victor.
It's like.
Yeah.
I know. When the little string comes in.
Or the psychologist is holding up a what? Like
Medallion.
like a little.
And then they go for a walk around town, and they don't even know they were hypnotized.
Yeah.
It's
No, you remember everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that for sure.
A game to play. Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay.
That's a deep subject.
Oh.
But you guys be safe the rest of the week. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yes. Oh, God, I'm glad you said that.
Mhm.
Okay, so we are going to be live at
2
2:00
instead
tomorrow.
of 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Just for tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah. So we will see you then. Have a nice evening.
Have great dreams.
Yes.
Write down your dreams so you can remember them and talk about our next class. Watch Something Woman. I wish I could read these.
I can't see.
How do you get in? I don't know. I'm going to try though.
Yeah. Maybe after we
28
load this
seasons.
up later, it'll all be there.
Yeah, I'll be able to see them later.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All
we
right.
love you.
We love every single one of you. Thank
It's
you
just
for
a
joining
minute away,
us.
and we'll let you go. Have a wonderful rest of the week. And tomorrow. And we're going to talk about the gentleman that stood up to the goon squad.
Yes.
And did you guys see that? Oh my God.
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't watch it after. I mean, they showed it so many times.
He was just standing there and they were completely, totally beating him.
But did you see what they did to his hand? His hand, he can't use it. They don't play, these guys.
My God, he
And
wasn't
these-
even doing anything.
He was telling them.
there.
He just said he was telling them to remember
Their
their oath
I know.
to uphold the Constitution
Exactly.
and not beat your own people. You
I know.
Gosh, but that
And
guy,
they totally.
he is amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear.
I know. I
about
love it.
His
I
past
can't
life.
wait.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow.
Love you guys.
All right, love you all. We made
Sweet
it.
dreams.
It's the 9:30 hour.
Yeah.